content, my dearest wife.
For days, Velmure has been shrouded in a blood-red mist. Its citizens have been plagued by the same nightmare, a rose-covered path that leads them into the mist's depths. People can confirm the source of the nightmare, so they can only turn to magics. They gather to perform rituals as a means to ward off evil. The mages, however, believe this dream is a prophecy of the sacred core's imminent arrival. They are desperately hunting for a trace of this relic's manifestation. I'm a mage, and I yearn to enter the sacred core to rewrite my cursed fate. As a result, I forced Sylus to accompany me in my investigations. I'm unwilling to miss a possible clue.
Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. This is a long-lost prophecy glyph.
Sylus and I attend Madame Florida's party while posing as a newlywed noble couple in Velmure. Guests surround the mage who was paid generously demonstrating his skills. He performs elaborate gestures for quite some time before conjuring a distinct shape from black smoke. It rises into the air.
Half a month ago, my glyph prophesied that we would face the Rose Dream Plague.
Do humans believe in magic, or do they believe in lies?
The black smoke captivates many nobles' gazes. Intimately holding Silo's arm, I stand to the side. Sometimes the two are hardly any different.
Then why did you bring me here to waste my time? Didn't I make myself clear when your obsession with finding the sacred core is involved?
He tilts his head down and he whispers in my ear.
It's boring.
Please bear with it. Many mages are present at this party. Surely there must be clues about the sacred core.
Are you referring to that?
The mage Sylus is mocking. He's now making a prediction for a noble movement. He's telling her that she'll experience an instance of good fortune. Soon after, she received word that a racehorse she purchased has won her a substantial amount of money. It's a fortune glade that trades her happiness for luck. I suppose she's been in a good mood as of late.
Only sudden disasters cause people to panic. Slowly creeping misfortunes merely make people accustomed to them.
When he finishes speaking, the charlatan mage approaches us.
You're a wonderful couple. Your souls are a perfect match, and I can sense your passion is as deep and rich as blood itself. The prophecy revealed to me that your fate will be intertwined forevermore. Yet I see a danger lurking in the dark. Fiends are looking for you.
As he speaks, he produces a magic scroll, pinches his fingertips together, and somehow makes mysterious symbols fall onto me and Silas.
The exorcism is complete. Those cruel, vicious fiends from the underworld won't find you.
My wife and I do share a passion as deep and rich as blood itself. You have a good eye.
Silas takes out some gold coins and sends away the mage who just hunted fiends for the fiend himself. But Madame Florida quickly approaches us.
That archmage is very persuasive. I also think you two are a perfect couple. You're a match made in heaven. My lady, you and the Count are affectionate toward each other. Your families didn't set an arranged marriage?
I look at Silas since he's not interested in answering. I start to make up our story. He fell in love with me at first sight. He refused to give up in his first suit.
It's unfortunate my wife kept insisting we were from different worlds friendly businesses has a connection to maintain contact with her. So long as it remains unbroken, we'd always find reasons to leave. And then she became my wife.
Although he's speaking to Madame Florida, his gaze remains on me the entire time. I can see the amusement and challenge in his eyes. Is he talking about our linkage? Madame Florida keeps exclaiming about how romantic our story is. It isn't until she leaves that I glare at Sylus. You certainly know how to spin a tale.
You're a good reference point. I drew inspiration from you. However, it's still our love story. You shouldn't mind.
Of course I don't. In the story, the Count got what he wanted. I'm certain I'll also find success.
You believe your dedication shall be rewarded with miracles? That's not something anyone would see in Velmure.
Nearby, the mage pulls out another spellbook.
Although the prophecy's glyph is powerful, fate's calamities cannot be predicted by this alone. According to my great-great-great-grandfather, Velmure conceals a magic lantern that can illuminate the fate's path and help people change their destined demise.
Many people in the audience stare with excitement. This includes the real mage hidden among them.
I take back what I said earlier. It seems your sincere dedication is showing results.
There are countless magic lanterns in the city. Who knows which one is connected to the sacred core?
If the Countess happens to enjoy a good challenge.
Silas knows what I'm thinking. Even his tone seemingly implies that he understands me. I tighten my grip on his arm. Let's go. When it comes to challenges, I'd rather face them with the Count. Might not be human, but there's definitely malicious intent. Should we deal with it? Ignore. Wait, it's a monster holding a magic lantern in its mouth. Captured, I'll admit the creature is clever, since it knew how to hide from me. Monsters of this caliber rarely show caution around humans. You're the exception. Why? Ever since our hunt began, it's been saying, "Help me." She smells like a fiend. Over the past few days, Sylus and I have infiltrated the royal palace treasury and browsed the black market. However, none of the magic lanterns we found had any connection to the sacred core. With our search of hidden places proving to be a fruitless endeavor, I decided to visit the central market with its abundant variety of magical artifacts.
Come one, come all. We have roses at affordable prices. I assure you they aren't flowers of misfortune. Premium magical creatures. They were just caught. This trade will be of great use in your coin.
What a chaotic place. Even if there were any magic lanterns here, their aura would be masked by these gaudy trinkets.
We still have to try. At the very least, it won't be scared off by you. I point to a small magical crab with 8 claws. It's at the vendor's stall. It crawls out of the bamboo basket, spots Sylus, and immediately scurries back inside with surprising agility. It even closes the lid.
That's to be expected. You're the one who's outrageously bold.
He picks up a hat adorned with magical horns and places it on my head, as if to prove his statement. I have no objections to wearing it as I point to the vendor sign. The stall rules say that if you try it, you buy it. You pick it up, so you'll have to pay for it.
You're the head of our noble house, and yet I'm the one who must pay.
Despite his words, Silas takes out a gemstone and places it before the stall owner. Remembering how he similarly brought me a poetry collection before, I can't help but study him more closely. How many gemstones are you carrying?
I forgot.
I'm starting to suspect that if I pick you up and gave you a good shake, rare treasures would fall onto the ground.
You might find it slightly difficult to pick me up. If you're that curious, you may search my body once I'm asleep.
Money for a plague-infected couple. Never mind. Money is still money.
Silas and I exchange a glance. Are you talking about the rose dream plate, madame?
Dream? What dream? There are no dreams left in this world. Everything we see and think is reality. You two seem to be confused. That incurable disease strikes with devastating force. Very few people contract it anymore. Since you two have it, you must never leave each other's side if you want to ease your suffering.
The stall owner mumbles incoherently while rummaging through her wares. Then Silas slides a black magic stone toward her.
I paid enough to buy everything here, but I'm not that greedy. I'll take this and the hat for my wife. It looks more valuable.
Good. It will allow you to sense each other's presence at all times. Since fate has brought you two to me, I'll give it to you.
I weigh the magic stone in my hand. It's as black as night and silently devouring the surrounding light. Others must think it brings misfortune, which is why they haven't bought it.
It's perfect for you. You're the last person here who'd be afraid of unfortunate circumstances.
I'm not scared of fiends, yet fiends and misfortune are different. After all, you're supposed to help me enter the sacred core.
How touching. I suppose your rose dream plague might be cured. This magic stone seems to be useful.
You actually believe that story?
Why shouldn't I?
Silas studies me thoughtfully, his gaze tracing the outlines of my features.
Overwhelming once it appears. Incurable, impossible to separate. That old stall owner was correct.
I made a soft sound and take his hand. Our linkage radiates light. It's a shame that's your fate, Silas. I only recruit the most powerful fiends to help me.
Yeah. Letting the capable do more work isn't how one survives in the underworld.
As he says this, he contradicts himself by swiping my stone and tossing it. Several obscure blood-like lines spread out from the stone. They extend out in all directions. This is a guidance stone.
Impressive. No wonder you've lived for so many years.
I read about it in a tome discussing magics. It's an artifact from the underworld. To be exact, it's a magical device that points toward an object that the user seeks.
I don't know how it ended up here, but it'll be perfect for finding a magical lantern.
You recognize it from the start? That's why you stop at that stall?
Recognizing a stone on my doorstep isn't an outstanding feat.
Sylus wraps his arm around my waist. A howling wind rushes past my ears as the people around us blur into after images that rapidly recede. Yet to everyone else, it's me and Sylus who are the gust which sweeps through the world. The voices of passerby quickly fade. Amidst the blur images, only Sylus remains clear.
It's faint. Nothing more and nothing less. Let's make this quick.
followed the blood-like lines from the guidance stone for a few days. Sylus and I successfully light one magic lantern after another. They are scattered throughout the city. The final line led us to a desolate cemetery.
Will the magic lantern here illuminate the path to the sacred core?
If it leads to the underworld, you can return home. I close my eyes and sense the air around me. The aura belonging to a magic lantern is in front of the tombstone. I open my eyes to discover that Sylus is already standing there. He picks up a seemingly ordinary lantern, waves his hand, and summons a wind that blows away the dust on its surface as a crimson glow materializes. A path appears before me and stretches endlessly into the distance. A voice that seemingly engraved into my soul emanates from somewhere. Soft as a whisper, it irresistibly draws me forward.
She likes flowers. From her, I learned a melody.
Who are you?
Silence.
I subconsciously ask a question, but I only receive two muffled noises in response. They are incomprehensible.
It doesn't matter if you can't remember anything. I will find you.
I try to grasp the source of the voice, but the pain penetrates the depths of my soul. I am forced to return to the waking world. No, this is... When I shatter the illusion, it's torn apart by another force. It transforms into countless rose petals that scatter. The real blood mist descends, and Sylus emerges from it. With its wings unfurled, he approaches me. He is so close that he's almost pressed up against me. His warm breath gently falls onto the corner of my lips.
I thought you were about to fall into the trap, but I noticed the scent of your energy. That's how I knew you were smart.
I can sense Sylus' voice. It and the stinging cold air help me calm down. There aren't any clues about the sacred core here. The magic lantern is useless. It only forces you to listen to bizarre nonsense. Hiding the faint disappointment in my heart, I head back the way we came. Leisurely footfalls follow me.
It's not nonsense. It's the voice of the soul.
A soul can have a voice?
Yes. They're indistinct, but captivating nonetheless.
Perhaps noticing my skepticism, Cyrus shrugs.
I've heard it before. I couldn't make out what it was saying, so I ignored it.
I look at the magic lantern I'm holding. It's shattered and no longer usable.
What's the matter? Did that voice bewitch you?
No, let's go. Compared to a mysterious voice, I'm more interested in finding the sacred core. Silas and I leave the cemetery as distant lights begin to flicker throughout Velmure. Night darkens separates us from the city as if we exist in two different worlds. Silas' wings wrap themselves around me, and the warmth of his body makes me lean in. Silas, have you forgotten something before? I can't hold myself back any longer. Noticing Silas lower his gaze, I continue to speak. I think I've forgotten a name.
That's it.
Huh? His tone is nonchalant. I'm about to retort when he speaks again.
When you live for too long, you forget many people and things.
You do seem to care though. Silas gently plucks a rose petal from my hair and lets it float away with the wind.
Memories are only temporarily forgotten. They're never truly gone. The important ones will return to you someday.
Huh. On this silent night, Silas' words bring me a sense of peace. I exhale and wrap my arms around his neck. We should fly back now. We need to search for information about the sacred core in another location tomorrow.
Uh, you're the most commanding human I've ever met.
Have you met many humans?
You could say that. You're the only one who dares to command me. However,
He picks me up, holding me in his arms, and he flies to the center of Velmure under the cover of night. We hold each other close, and the everlasting linkage between our wrists glows.